Happy Sunday, November 6th. Daylight savings just ended, right? Yep. A few hours ago. So, anyhow, I know it's been a couple weeks. So this is actually the end of week 6, I guess. Anyhow, yeah, been busy the last couple weekends. Been throwing runs here and there. Been out of town. Was gone Friday to last night, or to yesterday, and then last weekend, gone pretty much most of the weekend. So, just been busy. Activities, kids' activities, just anyhow. Yep, so somewhere between 8 and 10 miles today. We'll see how it goes. And but yeah, it is upper 40s, windy. It looks like rain is on the way, so that'll be fun. Rain. Yep. So that's the plan this week so far. Not too many miles, maybe 12 miles or so. But last week was 19 and a half-ish. Week before was 22 or so. So if we get, say if we get 10 today, I'll be back to 22. We'll just keep moving forward. Nothing really planned for the next couple weekends. Next few weekends, so not heading out of town or anything, so it'll be kind of more normal, I guess, but Thanksgiving is coming up in a few weeks, so, but anyhow, but yeah, good times. And so heading over to the Dallas Road side of Badger Mountain. My thought is run down to Candy, up and down Candy, and then come back and do a little bit Badger, which should be, total would be about 10 miles. If it happens, we'll see. But anyhow, alright. We'll see you out on the trails here in a bit. So here we are. Getting closer to a mile in. Down Candy. There's Candy Mountain up there. Just taking my time, enjoying the run, actually just forcing myself to relax. So far so good. Look at this. Heading down Candy, about 2 3/4 miles in, nice and easy. All right, guys. We're about 6 miles in, heading to Badger. Yeah, getting a little bit windier, but hopefully get it done before that rain comes in. But looks like I got about 4.5 to go, so alrighty. All right, 9.3 miles in. And it's good to see a couple friends I knew. Stop, talk to them for a second. Then you got that momentary lapse, concentration. Going around the corner, and one of these bushes, like these guys, were sticking over the trail a little bit. Take the inside corner, there's a rock under it, so yeah, good times, but that's what happens. You just lose the concentration for a second. You start thinking about other things. You're thinking about, oh, I'll go on the inside of that corner, and didn't see a rock and just took me out. So, but anyhow, got up, self-assessed real quick, and kept moving, keep going. So should have about a mile or so to the parking lot. Alrighty, I'll check in a bit with the totals. Okay, so I don't know happened to it, but like I said, 10.7 miles, 2 hours and 3 minutes and change, 1,670 feet of elevation, puts me at 22.73, I think, miles for the week or so, something like that. And so that's good for me. You know, it's building up miles, a couple miles a week, a mile a week or so, and felt good. And like I was just saying, I don't know if you caught it, but that lack of concentration today, you know, I'm feeling it now that you're not moving. The stinging is stinging a little bit, but what do? You know? Felt good. Stopped for a few minutes, talked to some friends I haven't seen in a while on the trail. You know, of course, you get a little bit of rest. Start running again after that. A few minutes later, I look down, and I'm going at an 8:30 pace, and I'm like, "Ooh, that's fast for me," you know. And it was not. It was a flat section, and I was like, "That was going pretty fast." And so I actually looked at my watch because I felt like I was going a little quick. 8:30, and then about 10 seconds later, 15 seconds later, you know, going around a corner, kind of cutting on the inside a little bit. There's a bush hanging over. Did not see the rock underneath the bush. Kicked the rock, went down, and what do? You know? Third time falling a badger in the probably 4 or 5 years I've ran there. And first one was about like this, close to Christmas. I was wearing running tights and did not know how bad it was until I stopped and got home, because the tights didn't rip at all. Second time I fell, I think it was winter as well. I was able to roll out of it. That was really slow speed. That first one, we're going downhill. We're going about 7:30 a mile when I fell that first time. Second time, really, really slow. But I was able to roll out of it, and nothing really happened. No scratches, no scrapes, no blood, no bruises. This time, like I said, I was going about 8:30-ish, flat, completely surprised. You know, of course, it got my knee. My jacket on my right elbow there is a hole ripped in it, so I haven't seen if I have any, I don't know, any blood on my elbow, or, you know, if I had scraped anything on my elbow. But anyhow, you know, it happens. It's a good reminder. It's never the same anytime you go. Wind changes stuff, rain changes stuff, and we've had both of those the last week or two. And but that's on me. I didn't pay attention, and this is what happens. So get home, clean it up, see how that feels. You know that's gonna hurt. And just yeah, just go on from there. Alright, so that is the end of week 6. Like I said, 22.73 miles. The elevation was a 1670 from today, because the rest of the runs were on treadmill, and I was not playing with any type of incline. Depending on how I can actually bend my knee after this whole scenario, it's going to be really easy for the next few days. Well, tomorrow's the rest day. Tuesday's a few miles, so those will be some easy treadmill miles most likely. Same thing with Wednesday. And then finally, we are not doing anything for the next few weekends, so hopefully back to a normal schedule, and probably be running a few miles on Saturday and then longer on Sunday, or vice versa. But should be good. Now that it's getting colder as well, we did beat the rain. So, you guys have a safe and great week, and we will talk to you soon.